Welcome to today's video where we'll be diving into The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book reveals how our personal biases, beliefs, and emotions influence the way we manage money and how we can make better financial decisions by understanding these influences. Whether you're looking to build wealth or manage your financial resources more wisely, this book has the insights you need. Before we dive into the key takeaways, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I've got tons of valuable content coming your way, so you don't want to miss out on future book breakdowns and actionable financial strategies. All right, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's break down the key takeaways from The Psychology of Money. Takeaway 1, the importance of long-term thinking. One of the biggest lessons from The Psychology of Money is the importance of thinking long-term when it comes to money. Too many people focus on quick gains, but the real wealth is built through long-term decisions, patience, and consistency. This mindset helps you avoid getting distracted by short-term fluctuations or the urge for instant gratification. Real life example A, Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in history, is known for his long-term thinking. He invested in companies he believed would grow over time, not just in the short term. His approach of buying and holding stocks for the long haul has paid off immensely, even though it requires patience. Real life example B, Jeff Bezos built Amazon with the same long-term mentality. He reinvested profits into the business for years, even when it seemed like Amazon was not making immediate profits. His ability to see the bigger picture and think years ahead has turned Amazon into one of the most successful companies in the world. Put it into action. Start thinking about money as a long-term game. Whether you're investing or making financial decisions, focus on the future. Develop patience and consistency in your actions, knowing that small, steady growth over time will eventually lead to big results. Takeaway 2. Wealth is what you don't see. Wealth is not about flashy cars, luxury homes, or high-end designer clothes. True wealth is invisible. It's what you have saved, invested, and kept behind the scenes. People who appear wealthy may be living paycheck to paycheck, while those who quietly save and invest their money are the ones who accumulate true wealth over time. Real-life example A, the founder of Spanx, Sarah Blakely, is known for her story of starting the company with a small investment and growing it into a billion-dollar business. Despite her success, she lives a relatively modest lifestyle and doesn't flaunt her wealth. Real-life example B, many entrepreneurs and successful individuals like Steve Jobs or Warren Buffett live simple lives despite their immense wealth. They focused on growing their assets, not on showing off their wealth through excessive spending. Put it into action. Start focusing on what you're building in the background rather than what you're showing off. Avoid lifestyle inflation and prioritize saving and investing wisely. The real goal is to create financial security and long-term wealth, not temporary status symbols. Takeaway 3. Compounding is the key to building wealth. The power of compounding is one of the most important concepts in building wealth. When you invest your money and let it grow over time, the returns begin to generate their own returns. The longer you leave your money to compound, the greater the impact, which is why starting early is so important. Real life example A, Warren Buffett's wealth is a prime example of compounding. He started investing at a young age, and the power of compounding returns has helped him become one of the richest people in the world. Despite his success, he continues to focus on the long-term growth of his investments. Real life example B, a more accessible example is the power of compounding in a retirement account. Someone who starts saving for retirement in their 20s, even with a modest amount, will likely end up with a significantly larger balance at retirement compared to someone who starts in their 40s due to compounding. Put it into action. To benefit from compounding, start saving and investing as early as possible. Even if it's just a small amount, the key is consistency and allowing your money to grow. Automate your savings and investment contributions to ensure you're consistently building wealth over time. But takeaway 4, luck and risk play a huge role. Many people attribute success to hard work and talent, but luck and risk are significant factors in financial outcomes. It's important to recognize that not everything is within our control, and understanding this can help you avoid overconfidence and make better decisions in uncertain environments. Real life example A: Bill Gates and Steve Jobs are often credited for their success in tech, but both had the luck of being in the right place at the right time. Gates happened to have access to a computer when most people didn't, and Jobs capitalized on the personal computer revolution at just the right moment. Real life example B: Similarly, many successful investors have benefited from market timing. Peter Lynch, one of the most successful mutual fund managers, was able to capitalize on growth in the stock market during the 1980s and 1990s, a period of extraordinary growth. Put it into action. Recognize that luck and risk play a role in financial outcomes. While you can control your actions, you can't control every variable. So it's important to remain humble and focus on what you can control. Be prepared for risks by diversifying your investments and creating a financial safety net in case things don't go as planned. Avoid getting too comfortable with one outcome and always consider the role of uncertainty. Takeaway 5: You are not alone in your financial journey. It's easy to look at successful people and assume that they got there by themselves, but the truth is that success in finance is often the result of a combination of factors and support systems. Whether it's mentors, friends, family, or even a good network, surrounding yourself with the right people can have a massive impact on your financial success. Real life example A: Oprah Winfrey's success isn't just due to her talent. She has openly spoken about how important her support system was throughout her career. Her mentors and advisors helped guide her through difficult decisions, and their support allowed her to build her empire. Real life example B: A more relatable example is how a financial advisor can help you navigate your own financial journey. Many people who reach financial success seek professional guidance in areas such as investing or budgeting to make informed decisions rather than attempting to figure everything out on their own. Put it into action. Don't hesitate to seek out mentorship or advice when it comes to managing your finances. Surround yourself with people who have experience or expertise in areas where you want to improve. Whether that means joining financial communities, working with a mentor, or consulting a financial planner, support can give you an edge in making better decisions. Takeaway 6: Understand the power of financial flexibility. The ability to adapt and remain flexible in your financial decisions is crucial, especially during uncertain times. Flexibility means you can pivot when necessary, whether you're adjusting to market changes or changing your life circumstances. It's about not being too rigid in your approach to money. Real life example A: During the 2008 financial crisis, many businesses were forced to adjust to the sudden changes in the economy. Some companies like Amazon had the flexibility to shift their strategies and capitalize on emerging trends, like e-commerce, which helped them thrive during the downturn. Real-life example B: In personal finance, having the flexibility to reduce unnecessary expenses or adjust your investments in response to economic changes can make all the difference. Someone who can adjust their lifestyle and spending when needed is more likely to stay financially stable through difficult times. Put it into action. Build financial flexibility by creating an emergency fund and diversifying your investments. This will give you the freedom to adjust to new situations and take advantage of opportunities when they arise. Additionally, don't be afraid to make adjustments to your financial goals as life circumstances change. Flexibility ensures that you can continue to grow your wealth even during uncertain times. Takeaway 7: the importance of saving over earning. While earning more money is important, saving money is often the key to building wealth. It's not just about how much you make, but how much you keep. Being able to save consistently and live below your means is often more impactful than focusing solely on increasing your income. Real life example A: Warren Buffett is often cited as one of the wealthiest individuals who became successful not through earning massive amounts, but by saving a significant portion of his wealth and investing it wisely. His ability to live frugally allowed him to build substantial wealth over time. Real life example B: a more relatable example is someone who chooses to live below their means even when they receive a pay raise. Instead of inflating their lifestyle, they prioritize saving a larger portion of their income, which accumulates into a strong financial foundation over time. Put it into action. Focus on saving a percentage of your income, no matter how much you earn. This could mean cutting back on unnecessary expenses, creating a monthly savings goal, or automating your savings. The key is consistency. It's not about how much you make, but how much you manage to keep and grow. Takeaway 8: embrace a long-term perspective. In The Psychology of Money, it's made clear that long-term thinking is essential for success. Instead of chasing quick wins, adopt the mindset of patience and consistency. Your money can compound and grow if you allow it to over a long period. This is why successful investors, like those who hold stocks for decades, tend to outperform those who are constantly buying and selling. Real life example A: the investment strategy of companies like Vanguard or index funds focuses on holding assets long term, allowing compounding to work its magic. Over time, their clients have reaped the benefits of this patient approach to wealth building. Real life example B: in the personal finance space, individuals who stick to a long-term investment strategy, like dollar cost averaging, DCA, consistently buy into investments regardless of market highs or lows. Over time, this method of steady investing outperforms more aggressive trading strategies. Put it into action. Make decisions with the long term in mind. Start by identifying your long-term financial goals, whether that's retirement or buying a home, and then create a strategy to consistently work toward those goals. Avoid the temptation to make quick, high-risk moves. Instead, focus on steady, consistent growth over time. Takeaway 9: the role of contentment in financial success. One of the most important factors in long-term financial well-being is contentment. Often, people think that more money will bring them happiness, but true contentment comes from understanding that enough is enough. The people who are happiest and financially successful are the ones who learn to appreciate what they have and resist the urge to constantly chase after more. Real life example A: the billionaire investor John Paul DeJoria has stated that contentment in life, not the amount of wealth, has been one of the keys to his success. He has focused on making an impact rather than just accumulating wealth for the sake of it. Real life example B: in contrast, people who live with the mindset of always wanting more, such as constantly upgrading cars, homes, and other possessions, end up falling into the trap of consumerism, which eats away at their wealth and happiness. Living with a sense of gratitude and focusing on what matters is what leads to both financial success and personal fulfillment. Put it into action. Take a moment to reflect on your own financial goals and ask yourself, what is enough? Learn to appreciate the things you have rather than constantly striving for more. This will help you build a more sustainable and satisfying financial future. Focus on the things that truly matter to you and create space in your life for contentment. Takeaway 10: managing your emotions is key to financial decisions. Financial decisions are often influenced by emotions such as fear, greed, or excitement. Successful investors and individuals who are financially secure have learned to manage these emotions and make decisions based on logic and reason, not impulsivity. By controlling emotional responses, you can make better decisions in both investing and spending. Real life example A. In the 2008 financial crisis, many investors panicked and sold their stocks, locking in losses. However, those who remained calm and stayed invested, like Warren Buffett, emerged stronger, seeing their investments grow when the market rebounded. Real life example B. On a more personal level, someone who sticks to a strict budget and doesn't overspend on impulse buys is in control of their emotions, ensuring that their financial decisions align with their long-term goals rather than short-term desires. Put it into action. Practice emotional discipline when making financial decisions. When investing, avoid making decisions based on short-term market movements or fear. Instead, take a step back, think logically, and stick to your long-term financial strategy. Recognize that emotions can cloud judgment, so take time to reflect and make decisions that align with your long-term goals. And that brings us to the end of today's breakdown of The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. To recap, we discussed the importance of long-term thinking and how wealth is often hidden, built through consistent saving rather than flashy spending. We covered the power of compounding, the role of luck and risk in financial success, and how understanding the future is about preparing for uncertainty. Additionally, we looked at the importance of saving over earning, fostering a mindset of financial flexibility, and learning to manage emotions in your financial decisions. So, what's next? Start applying these lessons by shifting your mindset towards long-term financial planning and focusing on saving and investing rather than spending. Build a habit of saving regularly, invest consistently, and make sure you're setting yourself up for a financially secure future regardless of market conditions. I want to hear from you. Which of these takeaways will you start focusing on first? How are you planning to apply these principles to your own financial journey? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any valuable insights on how to manage your money and create lasting financial success. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.